My wine is not beautiful, but I'm gonna go ahead and bottle it. I'm hoping that it's come out okay. I'll have a chance to taste it while I'm bottling. So I'm getting all my bottles cleaned up. I still need to, even after I bottle it, I'll still finish getting these little bits of label off some of the bottles. Right, this one I've got the label a little bit moistened, hoping I can scrape the rest of it off. And I'm using this special soap that's used when in winemaking, beer making. Got my corks ready. So that's what I'm using. This is what I'm using to clean my bottles out right now. And let them dry. And so maybe I'll be doing this tonight or maybe it'll be tomorrow. I'm not sure. Cindy's watering the garden. She just filled up this thing. You see this in a lot of homestead channels. A beanstalk?
Green.
Oh, green stalk. You just fill it up in the top and it just runs down to all the pockets.
Make a great planter for strawberries.
So Cindy's saying a planter for strawberries.
I would like to get another one and just dedicate it to strawberries.
Everything's looking great.
Your hair is short. Should I water you?
No. Hey. This is kale.
Two different kinds.
These are carrots. I know we've done this tour before, but everything's looking great now. Peppers. Squash plants. Oh, there's some squash already showing up on here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Little tiny ones. It might be good for it to be right now before the whole planter's full. These almost look like tomato plants because they're in the same family. The nightshade family, it's potatoes. We might have to learn how to pull the ground back and get the bulbs to grow big on our...
It's called spooning.
It's called spooning. If I repeat everything that Cindy says, just in case you can't hear it.
The cabbages are doing really good. They're just not cabbaging.
Mustard greens, which we've been enjoying a lot.
They're my favorite.
And it just keeps growing like crazy. You can see...
These are all transplants from when I thinned.
Yeah, you can see these are bigger because they were the originals. And these are the plants that were thinned out, but they're still excellent.
And it worked well.
This is called curly
mustard.
because you can see the crinkly curly edges.
My grandma used to cook curly mustard and it was so good.
I don't know if we have any heads yet, but this is cabbage. We see some leaves in the middle trying to
curl.
Trying to close in. This is a weed.
Yes. I'm thinking I might take some of these big leaves. My Aunt Pat used to make stuffed cabbage. And I might take some of these big cabbage leaves and try to make some stuffed cabbage like Aunt Pat used to make.
I hope that would be like meat rolled up in there.
Yes.
Mm.
It's a Polish name, but I don't know if I could say it right. Glumpkies, something like that.
And we're instructing our plants to grow. I have some scraps of metal that it's time to throw away. Take it and recycle it. And I pulled one back and here's a gigantic fire ant mound. I just thought it might be neat to see what's going on inside the fire ant mounds. Okay, I'm ready today my bottles are dry. I'm ready to go ahead and start siphoning some wine. I'm hoping this clip is going to help me close my hose. No. This is the hardest part right now, is corking it. Put the cork inside this device that squeezes it. You see how big the cork is? And then it's gonna squeeze it through this small hole, which will be enough to squeeze it into this bottle. And it takes about 200 pounds of pressure. And I'm always scared the bottle's gonna fly out sideways while I'm trying to press it in. Oh, that one went in really easy. That's great. It's got kind of a dent in it, but it's almost professional. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill up some more bottles and keep on plugging. So the color's not bad, but but it's cloudy. So I'm not calling this a terribly successful wine. The flavor's not bad. It has that little bit of a touch of that homemade flavor, but it's good. I did put some toasted wood chips in here to do like an oak barrel flavor, and I'm not really getting that. I probably needed to leave it in there a little longer. Bottles of wine. I'm kind of proud. I'm back at my friend's property in an undisclosed location. I want to show another one of his cabins. Last time we looked at room 101, and this time we want to look at Route 66. So this is the cabin. Again, these are kits that can be bought online and delivered, and you don't have to be a carpenter to be able to put them together. They fit together like Lincoln logs or some simple instructions. I like the way this theme has been done. And even the room keys. Here we are, like a nice master bedroom. But then you have the classic lamps by the beds and bedside tables, fireplace. I'm sure you've seen these pictures. These cabins are used. They're obviously decorated to be fun, but they are used by this family that really enjoys them. Check out the attention to detail.